Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here. Wanted to bring you guys a detailed look and review of the 5 Lab 3s in the black colorway. As you guys can see right here, really excited to have these ones. These ones are very, very cool in my opinion. A better look in general than the silver ones, but I have those for comparison. I also have some other things over here for comparison that I'll be showing you guys. One of them being the Raging Bull 5s, which is also reflective material. And I'll have a little reflective test between the 3 pairs of sneakers, and we can see which one shines the brightest. So if you guys are new to this whole lab series that Jordan Brand is doing, it all started last year with this model right here. This is the 3 Lab 5 elephant print colorway of, or I guess it's the Gamma Blue colorway of the elephant print inspired Jordan 5. So these are called the 3 Lab 5s because it's a Jordan 3 model with the elephant print wrapped on a Jordan 5 model. So it's 3 elephant print Lab 5 the model. That's why these ones are called the 5 Lab 3s, because it's a 5 reflective material wrapped on a Jordan 3. Confusing, yes, I know, because the first 2 that they are introducing in this weird elemental series are the ones from the same model, so 3 and 5. So it's confusing, but let's I'll show you guys a little bit more here in a second. So this is a box that it comes in. Very, very cool, iridescent sort of box with a bunch of, like, it looks like, I don't know, DNA or molecules or something like that. I'm not a scientist, but there's a Jumpman in the middle right there, also reflective or iridescent. You have the little grommet hole or whatever right there, and then you see it says Air Jordan 5 Lab 3 on here, size 9. I want a half size down so it won't crease as much, and then $225 is the box price. Very expensive, black, and then clear on the colorway. For this one, but it's an expensive model, but you also get a fancy box, and I mean, I don't know, it's kind of worth it in my opinion, just because you get something different. Inside the box, it is wrapped in this type of paper. Now, I went over this stuff in a different video, and I'll try to link it in the description, but this is all the elements basically that Jordan Brand has created. Not all of the models have an element. This is just random ones that they ended up listing. So 2 has IT. I'm assuming that it stands for Italy or Italian leather. Like 15 is a W for woven, I'm assuming. I guess, obviously the 3 is elephant print. I guess the 5 one before it released, which is right here, the RE, which is reflective, obviously is why we have 5 Lab 3s. 11, we have CF for carbon fiber, I'm assuming because the carbon fiber plate on the bottom. You also have a PL, so that patent leather. I'm assuming they're going to have some sort of a collaboration with the Jordan 11s. We don't know what model they're going to match it to, but that's the kind of the fun part of them using these elements here. So I would get familiar with some of these if you guys are curious to see what they're coming out with next. We know that the next one on the release is the Jordan 5 3 Lab 5, the black ones. And it was confusing because these ones were on the release calendar before there was any images of these shoes. Everybody thought it was the black version of these. So a little bit of confusion there. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. All right, so let's get into a closer look at the 5 Lab 3s in the black colorway. You can see that the entire upper is black reflective, and then on the toe box area right here, it's actually etched on. It's really hard to tell, but this area right here is actually laser etched elephant print, and then that same area on the back part right here is laser etched elephant print. Again, it's very faint and very hard to see, but it's there. You have kind of an embossed Jumpman with the air on the back tab, and this back tab is right here. It looks like it was sewn on actually, but it's not, obviously. Reflective again as everything else. You have the embossed Jumpman on the tongue, and you have some laces with some silver tips, and this is actually reflective material down here. Looks like black or smoke color eyelets on the sneaker, and again, I just really love the overall look of this model. It's clean. It's simple. It's kind of like, not gunmetal, but man, they need to make a gunmetal pair of Jordans. That would be dope. But it's kind of like a matte black look, and I really do dig that. Also love the black midsole and the black everywhere, black on black on black. And then you have the clear soles. I love the pure clear sole on this. It just looks awesome to me. And one thing that I have to show you guys that they mixed up with this shoe that they didn't do with any of the other Lab series sneakers is this. And not the element here. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the material. The material is not leather. And usually they have leather lined across the entire thing. And this isn't leather. This is like another material. But it says 5 RE 1990, which is obviously the year of the Jordan 5s. very interesting they didn't do leather, and I'll show you the other one real quick so you get an idea what I'm talking about. This is the other one, and it's 5RE, and this is leather. It's white leather lined across this entire thing right over here. So interesting that they did not do the leather lining in that. And then here's on the 5 Lab 3s. Excuse me, the 3 Lab 5s. I'm going to get these confused so much because of the similarity in the names. But these ones were leather lined as well. So interesting, again, that they changed it up for these ones. I actually got to say I don't mind that, though. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, let me refocus. It's kind of odd that they just randomly did that, but I actually like this liner better. It's actually more comfortable. Leather liners to me are just, they actually are not the most comfortable liners. I actually like this kind of felt material a bit better. But that's a look at the 5 Lab 3s. Now I'm going to show you guys the Raging Bull 5s and do a little comparison between them, because this shoe is actually all reflective as well. This is a pack. This was one of the 2 shoes in the pack. There's the all red suede Jordan 5s, and I have those ones as well in the box. But I wanted to show you guys this reflective one and do a side-by-side of these, because this is, again, it's almost like the originator almost, and then this is like the Jordan 3 version of the same thing with this all 3M upper. Now, a lot of people are complaining because these shoes crease really easily, but you got to realize it's not leather, and even if it was leather, leather creases, you know, so it's material. It's a firm material for sure. I went a half size down just so it won't crease as much, but it's going to crease, and I mean, it's kind of comes with the territory. On this one, they actually etched, or they actually sewed on the Jumpman. This one, it's again kind of embossed, but it looks pretty similar color-wise, at least from the camera eye. But I'll show you guys the reflective difference. It's definitely a different material that they used between this year and this year for the reflective material. Now, I don't want to call it 3M because I was told it's actually not 3M branded, but I have no idea. I mean, who's to really say? We don't really know. But I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, start it back up, and show you guys this with the flash on. All right, so check this out. This is with the flash on. Now you can see the difference in these ones, right? It just looks gray. It looks like almost wool colored because of that. And that's kind of what everybody remembers from these. I remember when people took pictures of these sneakers like this with the flash on, and people were like, what the heck? That's not the Raging Bull pack. And those must be fake, because it looks like this is like wool or something, but it's actually the reflective material. This is a reflective material on the black pair, the new one. So side-by-side comparison between the two with flash and with light on it, you can see that obviously this one is much, much better reflective material than the 5s. So that's actually a pretty cool change that they ended up doing to make this a little bit more potent. However, that being said, look at this, and you will see that there is no comparison. The silver pair is just crazy, crazy vibrant. It looks, like I said previously, like a laser light is on your feet, versus this one. I mean, you can see my hand over top of it. It's just crazy. So I really don't like the look of these ones, the silver ones, as much as the black ones, but that alone makes me happy that I have both pairs, because if you are going somewhere where there's a lot of lights, or I don't know, taking your dogs on the walk even, this you'll be seeing like 1,000 miles away. So that is a pretty cool feature in my opinion, and it is definitely really, really bright. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the flash on it now. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. In closing, do you guys like the 5 Lab 3s in the black colorway? Did you guys pick them up? Is it something you don't really care about? The resale prices aren't like super crazy on these things, because I mean, frankly, the retail is $225, so resale is, I'm assuming, around $350 max. But $350 is a lot for a pair of sneakers, so I mean, it's not like I would want to go out and pay $350 for them. $225 was definitely the break point for me, and I'm glad that it was stopped there. Hopefully this Lab series continues and we see some more cool kind of combinations of Jordans, kind of keeping true to the form, at the same time adding a little bit different flair and flavor to the mix. And I'm super stoked that I got these ones. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.